I want to get now to a rather odd story. We have Mark Haub, who is Professor of Human Nutrition at Kansas State University, who tells us that he has lost 27 pounds in the last 2 months from a diet that includes Twinkies, powdered donuts, and all manner of other junk food. Mark, what on earth are you trying to prove?
Not only trying to prove anything, but trying to push the issue on getting a better handle on what foods specifically may make poor or may make health poor. And there's recent evidence or recent suggestions that the foods that I have been eating are unhealthy and lead to obesity. And so I use those foods to reduce obesity in me.
So, but what is your point here? That people should try this diet because it's going to help them lose weight?
No, the point is these foods are being focused on as causing the obesity epidemic, and I just kind of was wanting to use those foods to show that it's not necessarily those foods, it's how much of those foods we eat or how much food we eat in general.
Now, how quickly, Mark, have you been losing weight? Did it just disappear, it start disappearing in week 1, or was it a cumulative thing?
It was cumulative. It was about, initially it was more rapid. The energy restriction was greater in the first 4 weeks. I added a few calories in, a few hundred calories in at week 4 to week 10, and so things slowed down a bit. But in essence, it was 2 to 3 pounds per week. How
are you feeling?
I feel fine. I've been on some low-fat, low-carb diets just to empathize with people who may choose other diet strategies in the past, and so I felt the same with this diet as I have with other diets.
Now, we've heard, Mark, of all of these sorts of fad diets, if you like, such as the cookie diet. But this, you are not by any means saying to our viewers today, this is a good way to lose weight.
No, by no means at all. I use this as a tool in class to demonstrate that here's some unhealthy food, or at least food that's deemed unhealthy, that they contain very little micronutrients. And to say, if somebody eats these foods, loses weight, and their cholesterol improves, are they living a healthy lifestyle? And it tries to get the students to think about food, diet, and health issues maybe a little bit differently than they may get in other classes or other situations.
Now, you're one person, obviously, as we hear from everybody, all the doctors all the time, that one diet doesn't necessarily, it can suit one person, it doesn't suit another. This, though, seems to suggest that Twinkies are going to love you and start using it in advertising, saying, hey, we're not the cause of obesity, come and eat more Twinkies. Would you be happy if that was the outcome of this?
No, I think the issue, come and eat more, I don't think would be appropriate. Eating some as a treat on occasion, I don't think is a problem. It doesn't, regardless of if it's a Twinkie or a donut or pizza or an apple. Calories in, calories out, depending upon how people manage that, is what's important. And as long as they get enough protein and other micronutrients, the foundations of nutrition is kind of what the focus should be.
So your bottom line here is, in a message, it's not the kind of foods you eat or we eat that cause the obesity epidemic, it's how much we eat.
Correct. With an underlying message that we still need to get vitamins and minerals regardless of the foods we eat, because any diet can lead to a deficiency regardless of which diet they follow. So to take your point, yeah, that's true, but I think we still need to make sure we're getting enough vitamins and minerals to prevent deficiencies.
So how many Twinkies or powdered donuts or whatever have you been eating on a daily basis?
About 1,000 calories to 1,200 calories per day came from snack foods. So it's about 3 to 4, maybe 5, depending on if I had a diet soda or coffee that I drank with those snacks.
All right, Mark, Professor of Human Nutrition at Kansas State University. It's a fascinating study. I'm sure it'll provoke a lot of debate. It might even cause me to eat a Twinkie. I've never in my lifetime. But thanks for being with us today, Mark. Thank you very much indeed.
Really my pleasure.